I'm Lizzie Harrison for Full Tilt Poker. Here we have Gavin Smith. Gavin just won a World Series of Poker bracelet, his first World Series of Poker bracelet. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
So tell me a bit about the tournament. I mean, this is exciting stuff.
Had 507 people, and then when there was one left, I had all the chips, so I got to win.
Tell me a little bit about day one of the tournament. How were you feeling?
The whole tournament went real well. I got really good night's sleep before it, before every night, every day. I mean, and just everything went well. I mean, I got chips early, and that's the biggest thing in these tournaments is like getting some chips early so that you have a little room to play and you can take a hiccup or two along the way. So I got some chips early, and it was fine. End of the day, right around middle of the pack, and we went through a lot of people. I mean, there was only maybe, I don't know, like 80 people or something left, or 77 people left at the end of day one.
How many players started in
507.
Okay.
So I finished the day with around 52,000, which is exactly on average. So, you know, I was in a comfortable spot, and then day two came around, and day two had a few peaks and valleys, but I always managed to rebound when I had a hit. And near the end of the day, I got pretty hot and picked up a few good hands.
Was there any like really pivotal hand, a huge pot you won?
There was a pretty big one where a guy I think made a bad call on me when I moved all in pre-flop with two queens, and the guy called me with ace-10, and that managed to double me up to about 360,000. And that,
sweet.
And once I had like above average chips, then I was able to, you know, play a little bit, and that.
Get a little bit fancy.
Yeah, you know, you need to be able to see some flops and to gamble a little bit if you want to really hit the field and try to get all the chips together.
And that's the way that you approach this tournament, as you approach
that's
most tournaments that you're in?
That's the way I went with this one. You know, once I got some chips, I started to gamble a little bit and see some flops and see if I could outplay people after the flop, and it went pretty well. And then the final table was reasonably smooth. You know, I went down a little bit when we were four-handed. I was last in chips, but I was always comfortable that I had enough chips to still compete.
You were. That's what I was when I was watching online the chip counts. I was wondering like how you were feeling when you were down there at the bottom, and of course I was rooting for you.
Yeah, I never really felt like I was out of it or anything. I always really felt confident I was going to win. So it was a good feeling.
And then here's the most cliche question ever: what was it like to get that bracelet and the money?
It was good. I mean, the money's always good, obviously. Obviously, that's what we play for, but it was nice to win the bracelet. I mean, it was nice to get that, you know, big monkey off my back and to join. You know,
it was a big monkey?
Yeah.
It was a gorilla?
He was getting heavy to carry. Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of great friends that have bracelets, and I wanted to be in the same area as them, and you know, and this is what our industry is. Our industry, most, you know, 90% of the history of our industry is the World Series of Poker. And,
absolutely.
And if you have a bracelet, then you belong in this one group of people, and if you don't get into that group. So it's, you know, it's meaningful to get one.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations once again, Gavin. I'm going to let you get back out there, win another bracelet, get into another club.
All right, thanks.
Thank you for watching me and Gavin Smith.